Closing highs so far for the Dow.
Blasting through a ceiling.
In a record-setting IPO.
Investors who have been riding the wave.
In our last segment, we delved into the shadows that can cast an economy into turmoil, business cycles, finite resources, leaps in technology, and the jolts of external shocks. From the time of the Roman Empire to the recent recession triggered by COVID-19, the historical context is waiting for your exploration. Don't miss out on understanding how we've arrived at this juncture in our ongoing narrative by referring to the link on the top right or with the link down below. Demographic shifts have a profound impact on the sustainability of economic growth. Changes in population size, age, structure, migration patterns, and fertility rates can significantly influence labor markets, social welfare systems, consumer behavior, and overall productivity. Navigating through these demographic changes is essential for ensuring economic resilience and long-term sustainability. Historical examples illustrate the economic consequences of demographic shifts. Japan, for instance, has been grappling with the challenges posed by an aging population. With one of the world's lowest birth rates and increasing life expectancy, Japan's demographic transition has resulted in a shrinking workforce and a rapidly growing elderly population. This has strained social security systems, increased healthcare costs, and posed difficulties for industries reliant on a robust labor force. Similarly, China's one-child policy, implemented from 1980 to 2015, had significant demographic implications. The policy aimed to control the population growth, but it led to an imbalanced age structure with a relatively smaller working-age population compared to the elderly population. China is now facing the economic challenges of a shrinking labor force and an increasing dependency ratio, impacting economic productivity and social welfare systems. Therefore, the governments of both these countries have been implementing various campaigns to bolster their future young populations, yet with limited success. Demographic changes also have implications for consumer behavior and market dynamics. As populations age, consumption patterns may shift towards healthcare, leisure, and retirement-related products and services. Conversely, countries experiencing youth bulges may witness increased demands for education, housing, and employment opportunities. Addressing the economic implications of demographic changes requires proactive measures. Investing in education and skills training can help address labor market imbalances and ensure a skilled workforce. Implementing family-friendly policies and support systems can incentivize fertility rates and mitigate the challenges associated with aging populations. Moreover, fostering inclusive and diverse work environments can leverage the talents and contributions of various age groups, promoting productivity and innovation. Though these policies have already been implemented for some time. However, younger generations nowadays are reluctant to have children due to the unpredictable economic landscape in the near future, which is getting more depressing by the minute. We have a dedicated video with the link down below that talks about the hopeless future for today's younger generation due to economic hardship. Be sure to check it out. Environmental constraints pose significant challenges to the sustainability of economic growth. Climate change, resource depletion, pollution, and ecological degradation are pressing concerns that demand urgent attention. Balancing economic development with environmental conservation is essential for achieving long-term prosperity and avoiding detrimental consequences. Throughout history, civilizations have faced environmental constraints that have impacted their economic sustainability. The Roman Empire provides a notable example. Extensive deforestation for agriculture and urbanization contributed to soil erosion, which reduced agricultural productivity and, ultimately, the decline of the empire. The lessons from history underscore the importance of responsible resource management and environmental stewardship. While in the modern era, climate change stands as one of the most critical environmental challenges. Rising global temperatures, changing weather patterns, and sea level rise threatens ecosystems, agricultural productivity, and human livelihoods. Economic sectors such as agriculture, tourism, and insurance face increasing risks from extreme weather events and changing climate conditions. Transitioning to a low-carbon economy is imperative for mitigating climate change and promoting sustainable growth, such as shifting from fossil fuel dependency to renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power. While investing in energy efficiency, promoting sustainable transportation, and adopting sustainable practices in industries can also contribute to reducing carbon emissions and fostering economic sustainability. Resource depletion is another significant environmental constraint. Finite resources, such as fossil fuels, minerals, and fresh water, face increasing demands from population growth and economic activities. Striking a balance between resource extraction and preservation is vital. Embracing circular economy principles, promoting recycling and reuse, and investing in sustainable resource management can help minimize waste and extend the lifespan of resources. Pollution, including air, water, and soil pollution, poses severe environmental and economic challenges. Contaminated air and water lead to health issues, strain healthcare systems, and reduce labor productivity. Addressing pollution requires stringent environmental regulations, sustainable waste management practices, and transitioning to cleaner technologies to reduce emissions and minimize environmental harm while promoting long-term economic prosperity. Yet, in our capitalist society, achieving such a change seems unlikely. Policymakers often focus on passing bills for issues such as gay marriage and military spending, rather than truly improving the sustainability of energy resources and environmental regulations. Moreover, many businesses prioritize saving money over finding ways to reduce resource depletion and pollution, which further drives down the possibility of a long-lasting economy. Thriving economies rely on strong economic institutions, which are like the foundation of a sturdy building. These institutions include rules, systems, and structures that guide economic activities. They help maintain a balance in the economy, encourage investments, ensure fair competition, and support long-lasting growth. Looking back in history, we can see how important these institutions are. Countries with good governance and strong institutions tend to do well economically. For example, Switzerland is known for its transparent and efficient systems, which have contributed to its success with low poverty, extremely low crime rate, and being the fourth happiest country back in 2022. However, weak institutions and rampant corruption can inflict severe and irreparable damage upon an economy, reaching a point from which recovery becomes nearly impossible. Countries like Nigeria and Venezuela have struggled because of poor governance and high levels of corruption, leading to many economic problems and unequal opportunities. Making sure economic activities are regulated properly is a crucial part of these institutions. Regulations are like rules that keep the economy fair and protect consumers. But too many regulations can also slow down progress and discourage new ideas. Singapore serves as a notable example of a country that has managed to strike a balance between regulations that foster business and innovation, even in the face of limited natural resources and a small land area. This achievement leads to the country claiming the distinction of being the fifth nation with the highest GDP per capita. The financial system, including banks and markets, is also part of these economic institutions. They help money flow smoothly into the economy, support savings and investments, and offers financial services in order to keep things stable and prevent big problems. 3 important principles: transparency, accountability, and following the law. These are like the strong pillars holding up economic institutions. When things are transparent and people and organizations follow the rules, trust grows. This trust helps investors feel confident, and it creates a new environment where the economy can grow. Countries like Denmark and New Zealand follow these principles and often do well in global rankings. Both the public and private sectors need to work together to build and maintain strong economic institutions. Governments, businesses, and community groups all need to cooperate to ensure that economic practices are fair and transparent. They also need to follow the rules, make policies that encourage new ideas and businesses, and support economic growth that benefits everyone. Though many of these policies help the wealthy indirectly, they often make it harder for most others to enjoy the same benefits. This can make the gap between rich and poor even bigger and keep inequality strong, which would create an uprising that may threaten the economy of a country in the long run, rather than fixing the problem. Nurturing economic growth is like a puzzle where we need to carefully consider many different pieces. In our exploration, we've looked at the challenges that can stop economic growth and discussed about ways to deal with them. Think of it as a mix of different factors, like ups and downs in business, limited resources, unexpected events, new technology, changes in population, taking care of the environment, and how our rules and systems work. All of these things shape how well an economy does, and each one comes with its own set of problems that we need specific solutions for. It's crucial for everyone to reap the benefits and have equal opportunities so that no one is left behind. However, achieving such a goal can be quite a challenge in a world where wide wealth disparities and extreme capitalism often take center stage.